Hello,
Hi.
Garcelle Beauvais.
How are you? I love your earrings. I got a heads up and they are fabulous.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Garcelle. You are my favorite housewife of all time.
That's awesome.
Literally, I kid you not, when I got this email, my coworkers can attest to you, I almost doubled over. I was like, oh,
That is so
Garcelle.
cool. That is so cool. You know what? It's nothing, this wasn't planned for me to do reality, but it's been really, really fun and it's been really, really interesting as well.
Oh my gosh. Well, also, before we start, I'm just going to hit record if that's okay with you.
Of course.
I think I
Beautiful.
have to give you recording permission, so let me go ahead and do that.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much, Carly.
Of course. Let me know if it's working on your end now.
Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, I see the recording button. We're good to go.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'll let you two take it off.
Thank you.
Awesome. Garcelle, I'm so excited to chat with you. You are everything a fabulous woman, housewife, reality star should be, actress. Hello. I have to ask you, this wonderful partnership you have with Absolute, it seems totally perfect.
Totally perfect. When I tell you to be the social director for Absolute Citrus Front Yard Citrus has been truly amazing. Being able to collaborate with Absolute, first of all, is, they love to mix it up. I love to mix it up. It was a perfect, perfect marriage. And I don't know about you, but the summer for me is when you really get to spend time with your friends. I feel like throughout the year, everybody's busy, hustling, kids, working, whatever. And the summer is when you can entertain. And I love the idea that we are reclaiming the front yard, because normally you're in the backyard, it's just your friends. The front yard opens it up to so many different people. And when you have these coolers in your front yard, I guarantee you, your neighbors are going to come by and they're going to say, what is that? Where can I get it? Can I hang out with you? So
Right.
it's inviting everybody into the front yard and being able to entertain and get to know your neighbors and just have fun in a different way. Growing up for me, we would be on stoops, we would be in the front yard. And I feel like people don't do that anymore. It's all about the backyard. So
Yeah.
Absolute is bringing the front yard into the new.
So I have to ask you, what are your perfect ingredients for the perfect summer soiree? What's the vibe? What's the music? What are
The
the ingredients?
music is upbeat. Everything is colorful, which is why, again, those coolers really sort of set the tone. And it's about having great music, having bites, having, a great drink. So Absolute refreshing with your favorite mixer, right? And I think what's really great about it is set it up so that you can have fun too with your friends. You're not, just worrying about who's eating this, who's getting that. Just put it all out. And that way you can really be, a great hostess because you're interacting with your guests.
Right. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
So I have another question for you. I said this to your very good friend, Sutton Stracke, who I spoke with recently. I told her, you two are the best additions to the Housewife franchise out of any city I've been watching for years. And, it's been so interesting to see you. Everybody knew you already for your wonderful acting career. But, what has surprised you the most about kind of diving into this world of Bravo and reality TV?
Wow, what have I learned? Well, let me just say this. The fans are obsessed. I've done some amazing things throughout my career, but I've never gotten more attention since I've joined Housewives. And I get it. I get why people love the show. They root for who they want to. And, they all get involved. Everybody's involved. But I think what I've learned from me is I realize my loyalty to friends is important. Do you know what I mean? Normally you don't get tested like that in real life, right? So I think on the show, I realized that I am a loyal friend. And maybe my friends would have said that outside of the show, but I feel like it strengthened my convictions. If I'm with you, I'm with you. And that's been really cool. And my friendship with Sutton has just blossomed. There's something about this Southern girl that gets along with this Haitian girl. And we just have a good time. We really do. And it's easy, it's natural. I know some of the women questioned it, like, why are we friends? And I'm like, why wouldn't we be friends?
Of course,
And
right.
when we met, the fact that she was a single mom, I'm a single mom, we have a lot of, connecting in that. And we talk about, we have our kids on the same schedule now, by the way. So
Oh
I
my
have my
goodness.
boys, she has her boys. And when we don't, we can hang out. So it's been really a great friendship. It's easy. It's no drama.
Well, I really feel like you guys, yeah, of course. And I think like I can speak for the majority of Bravo fans. You guys came in and like completely breathed new life into the show, and you bring this element of just complete realness. And I think that's just why everybody has so much love for the two of you and your loyalty to each other. But also too, this was such a change for you, versus the acting world. How different is it from a perspective of having such an illustrious career, but then going on camera for something completely different? How did that skill set kind of switch up for you?
That was really tough, honestly. I remember the first time we were shooting, the cameras were here at my house, and I was waiting for action. I was waiting for someone to yell action. And they were like, no, we don't do that here. It's changed because I can't hide behind a character. It's truly who I am. It's my home, it's my kids, it's my life. And before I felt like people knew things, but now it's on a deeper level. They're seeing me in their household weekly.
Right. Also, too, I have to tell you, last night meeting your sister, I love her. That was
thank you.
Such a wonderful scene. And like, you and your boys are just so beautiful. We love seeing that. You're just such a dynamic personality on television. But also too, you just put out this amazing book. It's so good. I'm halfway through right now.
Yay.
Yeah, it's so good. But how has, other than, one person in particular who we know, how has the reaction been? we know, we don't have to talk about that. But I know. But, how has it been getting the reaction from, loved ones and, people connecting with your story?
The reaction has been unbelievable. And in me saying that, it's the people who have connected with the book that I wouldn't have thought of. I feel like, obviously women, obviously Black women as well, but I felt like, 20-year-old white women. A good friend of mine who's gay, he was like, my God, I didn't grow up in Haiti. But yet I connected with you. And I think that's the most important thing, is that here I am pouring out, my heart and my journey, and to have people connect to it is everything. It's everything. So it's been really great outside of the trash moment.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree less, because I'm reading it and how could anyone? How could anyone? Also, too, so tell me a little bit more. How did this partnership come about with Absolute? Because it's absolutely perfect.
Yeah, thank you. And I like your pun. Absolute reached out to me and they said, we have this idea. What do you think about, reclaiming the front yard? What do you think about mixing it up? And it just made perfect sense for me. I love to entertain. Like, I love having people over. I grew up with like hearing music in my house, and us, my mom always having people over and food. So to me, that's how I grew up, and it's so natural. So when Absolute came to me, I thought, this is a no-brainer. Let's do it. Let's put out these beautiful coolers that represent, like, we have a mandarin cooler, and the colors are amazing. We have mandarin, grapefruit, lime, citron, and everybody can get to choose the colors and the flavors that they want. And you can display it. Like, I will always have them at my house. And I think the idea of the front yard is just fresh, right? It's just fresh because you're not hiding. You're actually inviting your neighbors, inviting your friends over. And I just thought it was brilliant. I was like, I'm in.
Yeah, it's more inviting too, right?
Yeah,
like, I come join the party, have a cocktail.
Exactly.
That's
get
amazing.
To know each other and celebrate the summer.
Right. So, okay. So what is, maybe one or two party faux pas that you feel like when you walk into a gathering or soiree, you're like, I don't know about that.
I would say one of the faux pas is not bringing something to the party, to the host. And it can be anything. You can bring your own bottle of Absolute if you'd like. You should bring something. I think another faux pas would be coming to a party and not being in a party mood. Like, come and don't bring the party down. I think it's just enjoy it. How can I help? Get yourself a drink, relax, and truly be in the moment. Don't be on your phone.
Right.
You know, you're not there to vent. You're there to have a good time and celebrate. And I think that's really important. Don't bring the party down.